Welcome to the deep dive.
Hi there.
Today, we're diving into a really challenging situation. It's a messy tangle, isn't it? Unpaid debts, lots of pressure, broken promises.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're going to try and extract the key dynamics here. You know, what happens when trust goes and the money's still owed? Okay, so let's set the scene. We've got this audio recording from a listener, and it drops us right into a really tense spot.
Hmm.
You hear one person, let's call them the intermediary, and they're just under immense pressure, constantly being contacted.
Right, texting or phoning, as the source said.
Exactly, by people who feel their money's basically been stolen. They want it back now.
And what's so interesting, or maybe difficult, is the intermediary's position. They're caught right in the middle,
Completely.
trying to sort out this mess where everybody else is demanding money back from someone else entirely. It's creating a huge headache for them.
You can really hear that desperation in their voice, can't you? That plea for it to just get resolved.
Mhm.
And it's not abstract pressure either. It's specific. We hear about two particularly aggressive creditors.
Right, the immediate one.
Yeah, needing repayment like yesterday. One person wants 10,000, another 5,000.
So that's 15,000 straight off the bat.
Just to, as they put it, keep these two people off the back. For now, it shows that day-to-day stress.
It really does.
So when the debtor, the person who actually owes the money, is pushed on this, what's the plan, they mention being in hospital for about 3 weeks.
Oh, okay. But this is where it gets revealing.
Yeah.
Because connecting this to the bigger picture, the intermediary makes it really clear this isn't a one-off excuse.
No, they say flat out. It's like I said, you've used that excuse too many times.
Exactly. So no one believes you anymore.
Yeah.
And that right there, that's the core of it. The trust is just gone.
Completely eroded.
It shows how even potentially legitimate reasons, when repeated in a pattern like this, just stop working. People hear excuses, see nothing actually happening.
And their whole perception shifts. It's not about empathy anymore.
No, it's skepticism, pure skepticism.
So with that trust gone and things dragging on for what sounds like way too long,
Yeah, that phrasing really emphasizes the frustration.
the creditors are understandably perhaps escalating things. They want more than just promises now.
They want security.
They want an insurance policy. They're actually suggesting the debtor transfers properties into the intermediary's name.
Wow.
Temporarily, as a sign of good faith. To be returned once everything's settled, that's a big step.
It's a huge step, and it signals a profound lack of faith in any verbal commitment.
So why property? Why jump to something like that?
Well, it moves beyond just a personal promise. Putting assets like property, even temporarily, into an intermediary's name, that acts like a form of de facto collateral.
Okay, right. More concrete.
Much more concrete. It's a strategic move to get some kind of guarantee when clearly everything else has failed. It's almost a pre-legal step.
And speaking of legal, we also hear there's a lawyer involved now,
Yes, pushing for a resolution, specifically trying to avoid court.
which the intermediary also seems desperate to avoid.
Right, which suggests they understand the potentially massive fallout if this does end up in litigation. It gets messier, costlier.
Okay, so we have these immediate fires, the 15,000 needed right now, but let's zoom out. Because that 15K, it's really just the tip of the iceberg, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. The total financial exposure here, based on the sources, is, it's huge. Around 400,000.
400,000, wow.
Yeah. And breaking that down, you're looking at roughly 220,000 just from 2021.
Okay.
And then over about 100K from the year before, 2020. And these aren't just lots of small amounts adding up.
No.
No, we're talking big individual sums too, like 125,000 to one person, 25,000 to another. It's multiple creditors, substantial claims, stretching back years.
So it's not just a couple of people who are upset, it's a network.
Exactly. And the scale, the duration, it makes recovery incredibly difficult. Even the suggestion of just getting some coming in every week or so, rather than big lump sums.
Even that seems like a long shot when trust is this broken.
It's a huge challenge. Untangling this kind of web is immensely difficult once things have deteriorated this far. So this deep dive, it really lays bare the immense strain, doesn't it? Human, financial. When financial promises are just repeatedly broken, it shows how quickly things can turn sour. From initial agreements to, desperate measures, legal threats, and this total collapse of trust.
A trust that seems almost impossible to rebuild at this point.
Very, very difficult.
So a final thought perhaps for you to consider. In situations like this, what's the real cost of just letting things drift. Not just the money piling up, but the damage to relationships, to personal well-being.
Mm.
And what on earth does it actually take to restore any kind of peace back when so much has already been shattered?